We're live. Welcome to Simon no茶の間, and excuse the egotistical picture behind me of me shaking hands with Remy. And welcome to my special guest who took this photograph. Indeed, welcome to Kazz Takahashi. Say hi, Kazz.
Hi.
Quite a lot of you in the audience who may join later who already know that Kazz, and and for those of you who don't, Kazz, please introduce yourselves. Who are you and what do you do?
Okay. I am Kazz Takahashi. I'm a photographer and I have big passion to my photography activity. And I'm very happy to be here today.
Yes, and I'm going to sort of quiz Kazz, and we'll find out more about why he's a photographer, what the meaning behind Shashinka is, and whether and so on and so forth. So, for those of you who know him, we all know Kazz. He appears quite often at YouTube meetups. He's been on my old show quite a lot of times, and this is his first time, apparently, being the main guest. So yeah. We should be gentle.
Okay.
So, I mean, as a photographer, you say you're a photographer. How long have you been taking photographs artistically, as opposed to just snapshots? I mean, we've all, as children and kids, taken snapshots and so on. But when did you start?
Okay, so when I started photography when I was 16, when I was in high school. So, but I became very serious to the photography right after I started. So I could say 40 years now, but there was a long time I was not taking pictures in my life. So maybe to say technically 14 or 15 years.
14 or 15 years as a photographer. Wow. So you I mean, that must mean a huge stockpile of photographs.
Maybe.
So you can't see it off shot, but his whole room is filled with boxes full of photographs. So I mean, this you were taking photographs seriously for 14 or 15 years. So, but when did you first become interested in photography?
Yeah.
What made you think, wow, this is what I want to do?
So the chance was a school trip from my high school. So I wanted to bring a good camera to the school trip, but I didn't have good ones. So I asked my dad to borrow his camera, and actually I have it here. This is the one. My dad's camera from, like probably from 1950s.
Right.
Yeah. So
So it wasn't very old when you borrowed it.
Yeah, I borrowed it. It was already.
It was quite new when you borrowed it.
What?
It was quite new when you borrowed it.
No. It was already very old. So yeah, I brought this camera to the school trip, and I took some pictures, and it was really fun for me. And I became really interested in photography.
So, I mean, from the photographs that you took during that school trip, you looked at them and thought, well, hey, this is good. I like this more than just like snapshots.
Yeah. Actually, most of the pictures were just snap pictures, but so while we were in a hotel in Tokyo, I found night lights were so beautiful from the hotel, and I put this camera to the window side and set the long exposure. I hold this camera to 1 minute or more, and took a night picture. So of course, I didn't see the result because
yes,
this
is old style film. Yeah.
So after the school trip, and I saw the picture which was developed from the shop, I was very impressed with my picture with nice shots. Yeah, actually, it was the first experience I was interested in photography, I guess.
So, I mean, yes, this goes on nicely to my next question, because you and I are both old enough to remember a time before digital. You know, the digital was like something out of science fiction, and everything was analog cameras. What would you say that you would prefer? I mean,
analog and digital. I definitely say digital. Because, you know, so most of my pictures works with post-processing.
So
and yeah, I also spend a lot of time on post-processing in Photoshop. So, you know, when I was working on film cameras, I was kind of frustrated because, you know, after the shoot, so I couldn't do much things.
Yes, I mean, well, you could go immediately back to your sort of dark room that you constructed in your bedroom and start developing straight away. But I mean, yes, I know what you mean. It's not as instant. You can't make judgments and I mean, yes, taking photographs, even professionally, it's you're just shooting lots and lots and lots and lots and lots, and then just hoping. So I mean, sorry, yeah,
go ahead.
I was going to say, yes, you were talking about post processing in digital, and that's obviously a lot quicker and a lot more immediate than with analog. But when you were working with analog, do you think you were able to still get similar results with what you were doing with analog that you could get with digital?
Digital is very much better than analogs. So actually, so right after I started photography when I was 16, so actually my dad was, working on photography too. So my dad had developed equipment in our home.
Oh, right.
And,
that's handy.
Yeah, and I found it, and I started to use, and I started to develop by myself too. So I could do a little bit of develop and kind of post-processing a little bit, but I was kind of frustrated because I couldn't do much things after the shoot.
Yes, I mean, first you have to sort of develop the negatives, then you have to develop the positives, and it's a chemical mess, and lots of filters, and I think the only time I ever developed any color film was at art college, and I gave up and stuck to black and white because it's a lot easier. Sergeant Bilko was saying that he was always very selective about what he used to take photos of because the processing was so expensive. But he says that digital has changed that completely. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, like we had to pay like 50 cents or 50 yen to each pictures back then. It was so much expensive.
Yes.
But so yeah. For now, Photoshop itself is expensive, but once you had it, yeah.
Yes,
and
you sell some photographs.
No.
You can pay off.
Yeah. When it comes to digital cameras, you can take a bunch of pictures, and you can select and you can edit in Photoshop. So
or like me, they just languish on your phone for years and years and years. Like I've got a box here full of SD cards.
Yeah.
Mashu and Rena are saying that you have such a cool bag for your camera and lights. Can we see your cool bag?
Sorry. It's such a cool...
Mashu is saying that you have such a cool bag for your camera and lights.
So you mean backpack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my backpack for camera. So it's light because it's empty now, but when it's full, like 10 to 12 kilograms, it's very heavy. And yeah, I also have, I don't have it here, but I have flash and flash stand. I always use it. Yeah.
So getting back to sort of the frustration with developing it, and that the digital is, and that you do a lot of post-processing, but are there occasions when you've ever felt no need at all to do any post-processing or editing? The photo has come out, you look at it, think, that's it, that's great, don't need to do anything, it's good? Or do you always look, see that it needs changing or editing? Have there ever been photographs where you think, that's it, no need to, it's perfect, or not?
So it happens sometimes, but like the last picture of Sabrina I shared on Facebook like 2 days ago. It was really good without editing, but so when I see it on the computer very carefully, I sure find some point I want to adjust. Like partly I want to lighten up, or darken, or I want to increase contrast, or something like that. So I always edit any pictures.
I always do. There's a filter on my phone called Airbrush, which gets rid of wrinkles. I tend to use that when I'm doing portrait shots.
So you mean that is that app? Is it an app?
Well, it's just on my phone, on the photo, the photo feature on my phone, the cameras.
Yeah, like it can remove the wrinkles.
Yes, it removes wrinkles, blemishes, makes me look younger.
I'm pretty much good at on that.
Well, let's take a look at some of your. I'm going to switch my background now because people are probably fed up of looking at me and Remy. Sorry, Remy. no offense there at all. Where are we? If I go back, and then we can have a look at some of. Here we go. These are that experience from years ago, seeing the night lights of Tokyo has stuck with you, and yes, Tokyo always has fantastic night views.
Yeah, this one was one of the hardest work from mine. Like I was working on these pictures for a week or two.
Good grief.
Yeah, I always edit a picture and then I leave it for a few days, and I check it again with my new eyes. So then I always find something kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
So I adjust it, then again I leave it, and again check it. So I do it for a week or two at least. Sometimes I do for a month. So especially when it's
you're not on commission then.
Yeah, especially when it's night picture, it's really hard. So I have to check over and over again. So yeah, that one took time so much.
I know, yes, and I mean, in the beginning of this is on random. I mean, I should have put these on because there's quite a lot of night shots, but also you do. I'm waiting for a day shot to come up, but they're all night shots at the moment. There's some good day shots. I like the ones where you've edited the colors and just made them pop out more. That's
thank you. Actually, this one is one of my favorites too.
This one just this is looks like Harajuku almost. Is it? No.
near Harajuku, but it's Cat Street in
Cat Street, yeah, the quiet.
Yeah.
And then you also do black and white, but not often. Not often.
Not often. Yeah, right.
So let's
actually. This was taken by my phone.
Oh, right.
And with an app.
It's the Take Better Photographs app.
Oh my God! And this is very old. And
this is an old one. Yes, I mean you got this from your Instagram. And Kazz's Instagram is in the description, folks, so you can see all these and more.
This was done by my phone and an app, so it's very noisy.
Yes, I noticed that. I mean, I started off with those night shots of Tokyo and all done on DSLRs, and then I was like scrolling down looking for. This is a bit grainy.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, I took time. Yeah, this took time too. Yeah.
This is Tokyo Tower from somewhere else high. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I think this was taken at Roppongi Hills, Mori Tower.
Ah, right.
No. I don't. I forgot.
I can't orient myself.
Roppongi. Yeah. This is Ginza.
In there.
Yeah, this was hard too, because so I took this picture behind from the window of the building. So the window was not really clean, so it affected. That's why, I'm still kind of frustrated with this result, but I can't fix it anymore.
Oh, here we have a daylight photograph with are the colors sort of edited there?
Yeah, this is by my phone and an app too.
Okay. It gets the results.
Yeah, kind of interesting though. This is in my city.
Yes, because so far it's all mostly been Tokyo, but this is Chiba.
Right.
This one I like. And that was. I mean, it's grainy, yes, but it's the sunset is amazing.
Yeah. Very, very old ones.
Just to take a second here. I mean, I've sent a link to watch to one of my friends in Osaka. So if you're watching, Takako, hey. Okay, that's it. That was it. If she saw that, I don't know.
So, oh my God.
Yes, and you. This is another app, probably. This is the arty app.
Actually, so I took this, by my phone, but this effect is done by Photoshop.
Oh, Nosh is here. Sorry, Nosh, you never get alerts. Yes, it's YouTube. Sorry. I should maybe spam you as well, Nosh, but through Instagram probably. But hello, Nosh.
Oh, yeah. I like this one so much. This is Aoyama Street.
Where's that?
Near Shibuya, between Shibuya and Akasaka.
Oh yeah. I probably walked along there.
Yeah, it was a very cold night. I was here for 20 to 30 minutes.
You're just waiting for that long exposure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What's this? This is out of your like pokes the camera out of his flat window.
This is just sunset.
Need to finish my quota of photographs for the day. So I'm just going to switch it up a bit here, because for those of you who are watching, my friend Kazz here is wearing a Stetson, and that has a particular reason, because he is quite fond of America. And when did you first go to America?
Oh, okay. So I went to America for the first time when I was 26. It was 1989. So actually, I was learning classical guitar in Japan. And, I was really interested in playing guitar. So at first, my classical guitar teacher was learning guitar in Spain for a long time. So I was influenced by him so much. So at first I wanted to go to Spain to learn guitar. But, so after a while, I noticed classical guitar is really hard. And also,
yes.
Yeah. And also, I was kind of bored with that genre of music. And also, I became interested in jazz or popular issue style. So, yeah, I switched my style to jazz issue thing. So I found a new teacher who has been, in was in America, in Berkeley.
In California, yeah.
No, not Boston.
Boston.
Yeah. So, I changed my mind to go to the US to a school to study abroad.
So, I mean, if it hadn't just been for chance, you would be now sort of have, I don't know quite what you would have, like a matador hat instead of you could have a matador hat instead of a Stetson. if you changed, if you hadn't changed.
Could be, yeah. Yeah.
So that's what made you interested in America, jazz. Then, just you wanted to sort of go to the source, as it were, to learn, or did jazz make you interested in America? Put it that way. Did you what made you interested in America? Was it because of the jazz, or was that just part of it?
Not, I can't say it was because of jazz, but so my first intention was, just I want to go some foreign country, spend some time in my life, and and I was studying music. So the school where I went was suggested from my guitar teacher. It was in Los Angeles. I don't know what to say, but I decided to go to Los Angeles to the school, music school. Yeah.
To actually go, not just to visit America, but actually to go and transfer to study in America.
Right, yeah.
And so at the age of 26, you went to study music in America.
Right.
Oh wow! No, I didn't realize this.
But I play guitar, right?
That's actually the first time I've heard of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in all the years I've known you.
I think I told you a link to my YouTube channel where I play guitar a little bit.
Well, yes, we'll get on to that. The rather empty YouTube channel, which I've not provided a link to because it's fairly empty.
Oh, I have a couple of YouTube channels. So.
Oh, right. Oh, well, I've been looking at the wrong one. You'll have to give me the link to the more active channel.
Sorry, this channel is just my name. So.
Yeah. Well, I looked at Tokyo Twilight's channel. There's only about like 5 videos on it.
Yeah. So Tokyo Twilight is for photography and time lapse stuff. So.
Okay.
You can check this channel.
Oh, you can pop that into Y Manalo. Y Manalo 19. Okay. There's no wonder I didn't find it. I've never heard of
it. You know what Y Manalo is?
Is a Barry Manilow fan? No, I don't know.
It's a beautiful beach in Hawaii.
Okay. No, yeah, no wonder. Yes, I would never have found that without asking. So how many times have you been to America? I mean, you went there to study, but how long did you stay there then?
Yeah, so aside of studying abroad in Los Angeles, I went to Hawaii 3 times. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, the first time I went to Hawaii was on my honeymoon, even though I'm single now. And so after that, we went to Hawaii with my family twice. So 3 times in total, Hawaii and Los Angeles to study abroad.
So basically, question 11 has been answered. What is your favorite place in America? It's Hawaii.
Yeah, right. Especially this beach by Manalo.
Okay. Right, well, I'll have to Google that. People in the audience, Google that, and we can all see. You can all see what Manalo is.
Yeah, actually, it is the best popular beach in America.
All right, so it's quite busy then.
But so yeah, I always went near, like off season, like after Golden Week or something. So it was quite like no people around there. So
ideal for taking photographs. I can see my photographs are going full circle here. I'll just switch to my next load of photographs, and in those photographs will appear very occasionally the occasional YouTuber who some may recognize. I'll just go here. It's randomly who we've got. Who's this? Oh, this is. Hi, Ami. If you're watching, Ami. Hi. Yeah, I'd ask Ami to sort of pop in, but she can't. But if you're there, hi. We're giving you the wave and saying hello now.
Hello. Ami, hi. Oh, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Also, she's a YouTuber, isn't she? She's a YouTuber.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Yes. So we've got mostly J vloggers, aren't they? The YouTubers that you know. So, I mean, how did you get to know the J vlog community, and how did you become friends with them first?
Oh, it is an interesting question. So, I started to use Twitter in the year of 2010, maybe. So my very first friend was Anna, who was on the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, there'll be a picture later of Anna. And if you're there, Anna, and you're out and you're watching,
Anna. So, actually, so I wanted to learn English on Twitter. So, I was looking for people who can speak English fluently. And the first one was Anna.
Yeah, she does speak fluent English, yes.
And then the second one is Amanda from Australia. You know her?
Amanda. What's her YouTube name?
I don't know. I forgot. she's not really active on YouTube. So
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't know Amanda. So, not that I know. Yeah. Anyway, yes. So you met these two via Twitter, but.
So on the next year, so I was invited to YouTube Hanaim Party. In that way, so I kept meeting a lot of YouTubers. So
And were you taking photographs of them at that point? This is Anna, by the way, people. This is Anna.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then look, there's Ren, our friend Ren.
Hi, Ren.
Milk Jam Juice, who is now back in America.
So where were we?
Yes, yeah. Did you go around taking photographs, or the
Hanami.
The Hanami, yeah.
Yeah. At first, I was just joining. And I remember, the first Hanami for me was probably 2011. Hi, Catherine. So at the time, the Hanami party was very small. And now it's very big. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah. So now it takes you ages to get around everyone. So, I mean, at what stage have you ever collaborated with any of the YouTubers? Have you ever sort of, I mean, because here is our friend Kazz.
Yeah.
I mean, you've obviously taken pictures of her, and we've hung out together. But I mean, have you ever collaborated with them on their videos?
I don't think so. Probably I haven't.
You just kind of appeared in the background. Yeah. And there's Sophie.
Hey, Sophie.
Yeah. Us, you collaborated with Mashu and Rena, they say.
Oh, the one I took picture. What?
Well, yes. I mean, in the sense, Mashu and Rena of him appearing in videos. I mean, if you look at the Hanami videos, he quite often appears.
Yeah, but so I was in the video. Yeah, I think I was, but I forgot which one. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I kind of remember, but I don't know why I forgot. I'm very sorry. Oh, this is Ami again.
Yeah, I like that one. It's a nice one.
Thank you. Oh, Anya. Anya, are you watching?
I don't know. I mean, I just saw one of your models in the comments, but that was earlier on Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki. Yeah, Kiki is kindly watching us. Thank you, Kiki.
So yeah, so you in your YouTube channel, you don't really make videos as such.
Right.
But I mean, this is the question. This is question 15.
Okay.
So have you ever tried to get? I mean, have you ever attempted making videos in the style of the way that you make your photographs?
So probably no.
Oh, Anya is there. Hello, Anya.
Yes, Anya. Oh, hey, Anya. Oh, you're so kind. You are watching.
So no is the short answer. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting more offers from your models there.
I'm so happy to seeing them here. Thank you so much. Good.
So yes, because I asked that because when I had Victor Gonzalez, Frame of Travel, on the show, I mean, he had a time. I mean, he concentrates mostly on photography too, but he did attempt in his YouTube channel to make videos in a more artistic style, in a more sort of photographic style. I was just wondering whether you had ever done that. Yeah.
I'm not really sure with this question.
Well, I mean, the short answer is no.
Yeah, I told you before the show, so I really don't know what that question means.
We were going to skip that question, but yeah.
Okay.
So speaking, I mean, I just mentioned there Victor, Frame of Travel, who's quite prolific on Instagram and it's quite good. And obviously, there's I've interviewed. Who else have I interviewed? This photographer.
Hey, Anya again.
Yeah, his name I've forgotten. Shamisen player. You'll kill me.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Let's go to the next question before I embarrass myself any further.
You did already.
I did already. So, are there? The question was: are there any photographers whose work you admire and who you would like to achieve similar results to? Norm, that's it, Nosh. Norm, thank you. Sorry, Norm.
So photographer, yeah, I could say Jimmy McIntyre, who is famous on Facebook and some SNS. So he's a very good night photographer, and he made a very good plugin for Photoshop. The result is really good, and I always use the plugin in Photoshop too. Yeah, Jimmy McIntyre is a very good photographer.
You maybe put the name in the comments, because
I don't know if I can spell it correctly. McIntyre.
Okay, so people can look that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Jimmy McIntyre. Yeah. Jimmy Mc with the 2 stars. What do the 2 stars mean?
So I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, that's.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to sort my next screen out, because people are maybe getting tired.
It's close.
Oh, what happened? I disappeared. I disappeared from this one as well. Hang on. Don't do 2 things.
You disappeared.
Right, hang on. Well, okay. Oh, chroma key. Oh, on. Oh, there we go. I'm back in my living room.
Okay.
In my yes.
Oh, okay.
So where were we? Yes, Jimmy McIntyre.
Oh, yes.
Stealth.
Yeah. This one. The one Bill wrote it is fine. Yes.
Jimmy Mac 20 on YouTube. Oh, cool. Right. Never mind that man by the green curtain.
What?
Just people commenting on my homemade green screen. So, I mean, I was watching something on. I mean, I was doing my research and watching something about photography in Japan, and that I noticed that photo books are a big thing. That the photographers have their work, produced in book form, and that's how they get most of it to the people, not just through social media, but actually hands-on, solid work. Is that something that you would consider doing, or have you ever done that? Have you had your work done in a photo book?
I haven't though, but if I had a chance, I definitely want to try. Yeah.
I think it would. It would be nice to have it. I think quite a lot of people in the audience would like a Kazz Takahashi book on their coffee table.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I mean, do you yourself do you go out and buy photo books from photographers you like? I mean, do you have a collection, or is it do you just stick to online?
Yeah, so far just online, mostly Facebook personally page and Facebook photography page and Instagram. So I also have 500 px, but I haven't updated for a long time.
I'm lost here. What's 500 px?
It's kind of like Flickr thing.
Tumblr. Oh
no, not Tumblr.
It's like you have to be over 18 or something. No.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of books and hard copies and so on, people like Norm, got his name now, actually prints off his stuff and sells it to his viewers and so on. Do you sometimes print off your work?
I did only once, but I have printer here, but I don't use it continuously. So ink gets old and doesn't work. So once I asked to the shop and the shop printed for me, but I was not very pleased with the result.
Yes, you can't specify. You just it's in the hands of the shop, and you just have to rely on the quality of their paper and the machine, I suppose. Yeah. So this is the thing these days. I mean, like I was saying before, there's like thousands of photographs on my phone, and I haven't really printed much off over the years. Occasionally, my ex-wife will say, "Can you please print off some pictures of the children because they're getting out of date?" So, but I mean, it seems to be. I mean, Nosh was just saying that the fact that any books in Japan are still a thing is pretty amazing. But so getting hard copies. But I mean, do you have any like framed photos of your own hanging up around your house? Do you or is that not a thing anymore?
I have nothing. I sometimes think I have to do that, but maybe I'm lazy.
So that leads me on to the next. Not that you're lazy, but the next question is: yes, you occasionally print your work off or have it printed off, but very, very rarely. So this begs the question. The question probably answers itself. Do you sometimes have exhibitions?
I wish. Yeah, I wish someday, one day.
I mean, I suppose. These days you could probably have it would be all screens. You just you just go in and put in the SD card, and people could look at your pictures that way. But yeah. So I've got another couple of questions here, but this is quite random.
Okay, go ahead. No problem.
Yeah. Right. I mean, this is nothing to do with photography at all. But I mean, I did meet up with Kazz a couple of times, and what it says about us, I don't know. But on both occasions, we went to an izakaya. And
but wait. How about question?
I was going to ask question 21.
Did you ask question 17?
Question 17. Oh no, I didn't actually. No.
Yeah.
Let's flip back because we have your models are in the audience, so we'll flip back to the models. So recently, you've concentrated on successfully photographing models. Was this originally a conscious decision, or just the way things worked out?
This is a very important question.
Oh right.
Yeah. So as a result, this is not what does mean to. This is what I didn't mean to at first. So because so I was taking cityscape photography mostly, and I can't say I was not interested in portrait, but I was not working on it. But as I had a chance to take photo pictures of Kei-san.
Yeah.
Nearly 2 years ago. That was my first portrait, and after that I was really hooked in portrait photography. I found it is really interesting and fun. So, but at first I didn't know how to find models, so I wanted to do that, but I had no models. So I don't know how.
How did that happen? How did you find your first model? I mean, your first model was Kei-san, but I mean, but that's we know each other through YouTube and everything.
Maybe the second one was Lara, but so after that, I really don't know how I found those amazing models.
It wasn't Anna, for example. Yeah, I mean, because you're friends with Anna, so you didn't think of maybe asking.
Yeah, I asked her lately.
But not in the beginning. Yeah.
At the time I was not contacting with Anna, I guess. So Lara and then Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine asked from herself. And then, and then I asked Anya. Yeah, Anya was my friend for a long time. So I don't know how it keep happening.
Well, they hopefully they tell their friends.
Yeah,
kind of goes that way, like word of mouth, So I mean, is that are they now on your books, as it were? Can you kind of like call them? Do you when you go to photograph them? Do you decide between you where you're going to take the shots and what the outfits are going to be? Is it quite like that, or is it just they turn up and you turn up and or is it more organized?
Sorry. What is your question?
I mean, yeah, the question is when you do your model shoots with models. I mean, to what extent is it organized, and do they decide what they're going? Do you decide between you what they're going to wear? Do you decide between you where the locations are going to be, or
it depends. Sometimes I decide. Sometimes model decide where they want. Like so with Anya, we went to that poppy garden or autumn leaves place. So they are where she wanted. But I definitely wanted to shoot her in any places.
Yeah.
So
but also in those particular shots, she's wearing particular outfits, particularly the one with the autumn leaves, and she's got the kind of like the witch's outfit on.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is
decided that.
Yeah, that is what she decided by herself.
Oh, right. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, going back to printing stuff off. I mean, do you print these off? Do they get hard copies for themselves of these, or that they can put in their portfolios, or whatever, or does it all just stay digital?
So I haven't printed a lot, only few.
Oh, Andrew's here. Hey.
Hey, Andrew. Hey.
I can't remember whether I spammed you, Andrew. I probably did. Thank you. Yes, there were some nice shots as well. There was and you get, because of you photograph J-vloggers and models, you get invited to sort of cool parties and stuff. No, beach. You get invited to beach parties. You get invited to like swimming pool parties.
Right, yeah. That swimming pool party, I was invited.
Did you go in the pool? That's the question.
I meant to swim too, but because I had a big backpack and cameras, and
yeah, it would have been a bit difficult.
I forgot to bring my swimsuit, so I couldn't.
Yeah, Sophie got some good reactions from your shots. Also, I mean, I noticed. I mean, it just could be coincidence, but in all the photographs of the models, there is only one guy.
Only one guy.
Only one guy. That's Zach.
Oh.
Yeah. All the rest are ladies. So I mean, have you? I mean, have you ever done portrait shots of guys other than Zach?
Actually, shot Gursky because he asked me that. Basically, I'm trying to shoot women only. It's just my preference.
Well, that's good. Perfectly good preference. Yes. So, I mean, we've now established question 17 has been successfully answered.
Okay.
Oh, I can now jump back to question 21, which is going to sound rather bizarre after all. What is the best sauce to have with fried locusts?
You don't need any sauce. You just eat it straight.
Oh, okay, straight fried locusts. If
Yes.
you've not had them, people, which I have not, I refused. We were in izakaya in Shinjuku, and it was on the menu, and Kaz decided to have some along with Manami-san, if you're watching.
But so actually, I used to eat it when I was a kid. It's very common in Japan.
It is
for my generation, and it is sweet. It has sweet taste already, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just the thought.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's usually sort of like this month's strange Kit Kat flavor. I can't really see them having locust Kit Kats. But yeah, I mean, they came around with that in the pub, and you and Manami tucked in, and Remy and I, we just said no. We just had edamame.
Yeah, you had a chance to try frog too.
Oh, it looked disgusting.
It looks disgusting, but if you eat it blindfolded, you wouldn't notice because it tastes like chicken.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
yeah. Let's try it next time. Use blindfolded, and I'll let you try the frog. So.
I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
Oh dear. No. This is an important question. This is a question. I mean, I have not often seen you sort of without it. Do you ever take your hat off?
No. You know what? So I'm wearing this hat since I was born. So this is part of my body. So you never seen it.
It's your trade. It's almost like your trademark. It's like we're walking down Golden Guy. Where's Kaz? Oh, there he is. Spot the hat.
Yeah. Everyone said so. So when you try to meet at a certain point, someone found me, and always they tell me, I found you because of hat.
Yeah, Sergeant Bilko says you popped out with that hat on.
This is good because everyone recognize and remember me because of my hat. So some people know me, but I don't know them. This happens.
My friend Amanda from New York, she sent me a picture of her and Give Me a Break Man and this guy, and she said, "This is Kaz." I said, "No, it isn't," because he wasn't wearing a cowboy hat, and it wasn't you. So what's your schedule during the week? How do you? I mean, today's Sunday. You said you've been home all weekend, working on your photos, editing, and so on. But during the week, do you plan? Right? I've got to go out after work and do this.
So I mean, next week. So next week is 3 days weekend actually, but I will have one photo shoot at least, and I have some pending plans. So hopefully I will have 2 or 3 photo shoots in this month.
Oh, right. You got them penciled in. That's good. With these models who just keep appearing out of nowhere. Sergeant Bilko says the first time he saw you was at the Hanami party because he stood out in the hats.
Yeah, but actually I don't remember I met him. Sorry, Bilko.
You have to wear a hat, Sergeant Bilko. Like, Andrew is saying, can you make him look good?
In photography?
Yeah. Photoshop.
Yeah.
Photoshop Andrew.
I can do anything in Photoshop.
Andrew in a poppy field.
Okay, if you say so. I try.
Well, I'm going to have to announce now for my show next week. I'll be having a completely different kind of guest. But I didn't realize that Kazz actually played. Do you still play guitar, Kazz?
Oh, I do, yeah. Still, not lately, but yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I used to, yeah.
Because next week I have a musician on the show, but quite difficult or interesting kind of music. You'll find out more later when I make an advert and so on. But next week's guest will be a musician who studied in California and currently lives in Japan. You're a musician, Ty. Yes. I mean, when you hear this guy's music, yes, you'll be. Yeah. Is it you? Is it? No. I'm sorry. Well, yes. That's a good question. I mean, I may ask you at a certain point to come on. But no, this is a guy who'll be joining us next week. But for the moment, Kazz, is there anything else you'd like to say to the audience?
So can I say it again?
Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Anything you'd like to audience?
Yeah,
that's my audience. Any questions for Kazz?
From me, so thank you for watching this show today, and I want to say thank you for all my models. All of the models are amazing, and I'm really grateful for you all. Yeah, thank you so much.
It's nice. Yes, and unfortunately, I did send links to a couple of them to see if they could join, but unfortunately they were busy. But anyway, there we are. I'd like to thank Kazz for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
And I hope the audience enjoyed the show. And I shall hopefully see you all again next week. And for now, thank you, Kazz.
Thank you, Simon.
And it's time to say goodbye. See you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.